Hello, fellow Joystick users, and welcome back to the Devout Joystick. My name is Chris, and last time we left off by finding our aunt in Higgledy creation and getting her to give us an additional way to fight and efficiently handle our enemies. So now we're in the Cloud Coil Canyon. And if you guys haven't seen the last video, I suggest you stop right here and head over to the previous video where we handled the first portion of this. It's been a week since I uploaded the last video because I'm going through this course that is very physically demanding and time demanding, but I'm learning a whole lot as we're going on through that. It's a 2.5 week course. What is it? Higgledy Piggledy. I love their little terms they got when they speak those higgles, those higgledy heroes that we're gonna keep finding as we go along. Yeah, and he looks pretty serious about it too. I guess we'd better go and see what he has to show us. So he's gonna follow us over here, and then we're gonna find another. Ooh, let's get that. Another way to get through this canyon effectively. Another Higgledy hero.
Hello. Oh.
What did he give you? A stick. Lucky you. Hig, pig, higgle. Looks like there's something he wants to show us. Higgledy whoosh. Gosh, that was goodness. You learned the Wind Whipper spell. Did something just happen? Yes, I know this feeling. I think he just gave me a new spell. You don't say. Hig, egg. I'm just trying to envision how they're talking because I dislike how they take away the voice acting for certain parts of the game, but then they make other parts of the game that you assume would have no voice have voice, and I don't really understand that. But anyway, I'd say he's telling you to use your magic on that plant there. Then let's give it a try. Okay, so now we just unlocked an ability that will let us use this Wind Whipper spell to get around Cloud Coil Canyon pretty effectively and use it later on. We're going to be using it a lot in this area. Goodness, your Higgledies are really talented. So this little guy can control the wind, huh? Looks like we might be able to use this thing now. Alright, so now using this, all you have to do is press circle and you can jump up into the area, or you can just walk over it and it'll let you do as such. So now that we got that spell, we can head back over and get across that bridge that we could not get across. Huh. Yep. Here we are. So now we're going to keep proceeding further. And after a week of not recording, I kind of tend to forget how to use the battling system, even though I'm up to like chapter 6 in the playthrough that I'm doing on my own leisure time. But I have a lot of interesting notes and a lot of a lot of creative things I want to take this playthrough on, and please let me know in the comments below if you guys like things like this for me, or you guys want to see a different type of genre of game played. Let me know.
You ready for this?
I really hope that Ni no Kuni 1 gets remastered, because I definitely will be covering that if that game gets remastered, because that almost got platinumed 100%. Ow, when I first played it. It's to the point where I want to get a PlayStation 3 again just to 100% complete it, because I was missing maybe 1 or 2 trophies that just involved a few extra hours of combat, and kind of kicking myself in the pants every time I don't see that platinum on my trophy list. I call myself an RPG king of many sorts, and I don't have that particular one, and a lot of my friends do.
Come on!
But one thing I like about Ni no Kuni 2 so far, and watching other YouTubers playing this game, is this looks like the prequel, and it looks like that when you come into this area and you see it's so backdated. Like, Ni no Kuni 1 has a lot more current-ish scenery and things of that nature. But also, the character arc, without giving too much away at this current video, for Evan, a huge character development. And I like how they have Roland around to flush it out. It's like night and day from how Oliver was. If none of you played the first game, Oliver lost his mother, his best friend smacked him, all these other things, and he would just, I don't know. I didn't dislike Oliver's character, and I don't think that it was that bad of a character. I just feel that they could have toughened him out a little bit halfway through the game, instead of keeping him soft.
Here goes nothing.
So we're gonna take care of these enemies here. And being out of the country doing these games, ooh, it's kind of hard because I miss my boom mic and my regular equipment that I'm used to. I appreciate you guys watching so far though, and the people that have subscribed to me since the playthrough has began, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoy the content that I'm going to produce in the future. It really means a lot to me. Without you guys, I'd just be playing the game by myself like I always do. So seeing people enjoy what I put out means a world of gratitude. Ow! These monsters are hitting harder than I remember. But then again, I'm not really dodging like I used to. So, when you see the Higgledies form up a circle, and you can go into that circle and press X and get them to use their power, I'm not entirely sure about the trophy where you can summon your Higgledies 500 amount of times, but I think if you use that circle and press X every time you see it, even if they don't get their attack off, I think it counts as... There's our next trip door. as a trophy count. I'm not entirely sure I haven't reached it yet. So we're gonna come across our first Higgledy stone, and these stones, they need a certain item for you to summon the Higgledy that Higgledy stone represents. So when we get this one, I think you need a Munchie Nut, but we're gonna find out. Well met, travelers. Show me what you got and give me what I like, and I will like you a lot. Hey, I know, it's talking about them nuts, ain't it? Them crunchy munchy ones. As I was right, you need a Munchie Nut. And here comes our next Higgledy hero. Filigree the Flighty has decided to join you on your adventure. See, this is why I told you guys in previous videos you want to make sure you collect everything that you see on your journey, because Higgledy stones will require you to bring them certain side quest items and things of that nature, and later down the line, side quests, when we start getting into them, will also require the same thing. But certain side quests, you kill two birds with one stone, because one side quest may require one item, and you completing another side quest will get you that item for the previous side quest that you're still looking for. So if you can't find something right away, don't worry, because you might find something a little bit later. Alright, so... oh! You can fall this high. I didn't think they was gonna let me fall this high. Ooh, nice attack, Roland. That's it. Okay. Getting kind of twisted around here, but we're almost through with this dungeon here. Come here, you.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, so I got twisted around. I'm actually supposed to head this way. I'm trying to keep the series, each video, around an hour. That way I can try to get the playlist to maybe 30 videos before this game is complete. I know with cutscenes included and everything, the game is pretty long. I'm on chapter 6 and I have about 30 something hours of gameplay. So if I have to increase it, I will. If you guys care to see the grinding involved in every playthrough, please let me know. I'll keep it in. But for the sake of time, I may just cut through the grinding and just grind off screen. Ooh, pork chopper. I love some of these monsters' enemies' names. I can't get over that. You got Whamster Bangers, Whamster Clangers, and Whamster Prangers. Kind of methodical how they got that stuff going.
Watch your back!
I'm counting on you.
Got that nice level up. And all of these items that we're collecting matter. They matter deeply. And games like this really help with me uncovering everything. I go everywhere and look for everything. I think that's why my playthroughs take so very long. Okay, so now we're going to trigger this cutscene.
Huh? This doesn't look good.
What are they? Ah!
And we meet two new characters that are part of the Sky Pirates. You're brave indeed to come a-wandering into these parts uninvited. That or you've never heard of the Cloud Snake. Sorry, we're not from around here.
Excuse me.
We have important business beyond the valley. You must simply let us pass. Oh, must we indeed? I'll tell ye what we simply must do, boy. String 'em all up as comes a spying on our secret base. Hey, me honored colleague has the right of it. You've contravened Rule 7, Section D of the Piratical Aviator's Code, and the punishment for such a heinous crime is death. But we're not aviators. We walked here. Spare us your clever words, mister. We'll not stand and listen to you wheel your way out of it. Hey, pirating's busy work. Less talking, more dying. Heh.
'Twas nice to make your acquaintance.
Oi!
Mistress Tani!
What are you doing? Taking the law into your own hands, eh? The boss will love that. You were all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well now, I never... That is, we...
I thought as much, but what happens to them isn't your decision. It's Batu's. Now take them back to base before I tell him you've forgotten who's in charge.
Yes, miss.
What should we do?
We'll wait for an opening and run.
All right. You two, take this lot back to base. I'm going to scout around a bit more. The Wyverns are on the prowl again. Don't worry. The boss is a reasonable man. Most of the time. How could he not be? He's my dad. What?
Interesting turn of development we have here. So, after meeting pirates, they're going to take us back to their Sky Pirate base, where we're going to meet the king of the Sky Pirates and await our jury and trial. This is a pretty slow part of the game because you're just subjected to just walking.
Oi!
So,
So, these are trespassers, eh?
Right?
Aye. I've to report in. Where's the boss when you need him? Enter Batu the Cloud Snake.
Oi, matey. What? I says I. Huh?
so, what do we have here? Well now,
You must be the trespassers. Loitering suspiciously in the canyon there, or so's I hears it. With good reason. Please hear us out. We only want to visit the king's cradle. We won't cause any trouble, I promise. Ye cause trouble the second ye foot on the sky's pirate turf, lad. 'Tis a violation of the code, one that carries the penalty of death. No exceptions. You be dashed on the rocks at the bottom of the canyon just like all the rest. The code must be obeyed and the carrion crows must be fed. What can't you?
Hey,
You might want to reconsider. This is King Evan of Ding Dong Dell. What do you suppose will happen if you execute a royal, You're a wiry one to jest so in the face of death, matey. We're not so backward that we ain't heard of the young prince taking the throne. But we're not so soft in the head as to believe he'd come trapsing all the way up here, neither. There was a coup. We fled here in fear of our lives.
Boss.
Begging your pardon, boss, there's news on the wind of some such devilry. Might just be a scrap of truth in this here tall-sounding tale. Is that so? All the more reason to sling him off a cliff and be done with it. Whoever's in charge in Ding Dong Dale is sure to be pleased as punch at such tidings, and it can't do no harm to stay on their good side now, can it? Gah.
oi,
Boss, it's Tani. The wyvern's taking her hostage. They said they'll let her live, but if we only promise to up sticks right away and never come back.
snakes
The
alive!
devils! Pick on a mere slip of a girl, would they? Gar! And this is our opening. But if we desert this here base, we'll be sitting ducks for any and all that choose to come at us. The lousy lizards slaughter every last man, woman, and child. It won't do. She may be my only daughter, but the needs of one can't outweigh the many. But she's blood of my blood is what she is. If the boot were on the other foot, I know she'd do the same.
Oi.
But boss,
No, listen.
hold your tongue. I've made me decision.
Excuse me.
Wait, you can't just leave her to die. What's that now? If none of you are willing to go, I will. I'll rescue her. Please, Sheik Batu, you have to let us try. Tani saved our lives. We're honor bound to repay the debt. Something's telling me that ain't all you're after, laddie. Aye, they're after a way out, boss. You have to take it from me. We won't run away. You have my word. Just what are you plotting, laddie? I don't have time for none of your trickery. It's not trickery, I swear. But I have to live. I have to become a king again. I have to build a country where everyone can be happy. You had your chance of being king, lad, and you made your right pig ear of it. Ran away up here with your tail between your legs, did you not? These blighted lands are rife with misery and war. No one's building a happy realm around here anytime soon, especially not some lily-livered little princeling who mislaid his crown. Ooh, Batu lays it on hard, doesn't he?
Then I'll put an end to war and misery. I'll unite all the kingdoms in peace.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole blessed world, eh, lad?
If that's what it takes, I have to try. And I can't stop trying until everyone is able to live happily ever after. So I can't let it all end here. I just can't.
Silence, ye mangy curs! You were saying, lad?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be king. I don't deserve to live. So kill us if you must. But at least give us a chance to save her first. And if we do, grant us safe passage to the king's cradle.
So that's your game, eh?
Yes.
All right, Sunshine. You've got yourself a deal.
All right.
So, do you guys have any idea where they might have taken her?
Aye.
Aye, the Wyvern's Den. 'Tis a great cave west of here, a veritable nest of the vicious vipers. Before you take off, we've a little shop up here at the base where you can stock up on supplies if need be. Alright, we have to hurry, Roland. She may not have much time. Agreed. It's like I'm trying to read faster than my eyes can see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have our opening now to where if we save Tani, we'll be free and we can go to the King's Cradle. So I like to just run around here and collect all the little sparklies here that I can see.
Will you be staying with us?
I don't want to sleep. I still haven't found the shop from the first time I played this playthrough, and I kind of just went without it. But be sure to hit this trip door right here, because then we can make it back in fast amounts of time. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that bell, and the notifications will pop up that another video has been uploaded. I'll try to make a better schedule than what have been accustomed to before. I'm guessing the Wyvern's Den must be over that way. But it's kind of tough to stick to the schedule where I am right now, and once I get back to the US in a few months, I'll be able to have a better schedule set up.
I need your help.
Gonna take out the Zapwing. If you press R1, that's how you're able to get Evan to shoot out his projectile magic beams.
Hey.
Gonna come across our next trip door that's gonna make us get by faster than before. $3 of single cream we just collected. Okay, remember, we're coming across some heavier leveled monsters, because now I'm starting to see orange and we're starting to see reds, and gotta be careful. And they hit very hard, but they give a lot of experience, which is also a plus. You should be around level 10s if you haven't been avoiding any of the enemies. And that should make the battles a little less difficult.
I'm counting on you.
I think when I got here the first time, I was around a level 12, but that was because I grinded for what may have lied ahead.
Careful, everyone.
Don't get up, stay down.
I need your help. Come on.
Ooh, that hurt.
I'm counting on you.
Here goes nothing.
Later on, in Evan's leveling, he will learn a better AoE attack that will do a lot of damage. Heavy amounts. To the point where I find myself only using that. And we're coming up on the Wyvern's Den now. Pretty fast.
Come on. I need your help. Ah.
That must be a Wyvern's Den. Let's hurry. Yes, let's save Tani. It's not going to be that long of a fight. Especially being level 10. It's not going to be that long. If you're under leveled for this, I suggest you go back. Because this enemy that we're going to face is a very heavy hitter. They must be keeping Tani further somewhere inside. Got a base bone, and here's another Higgledy stone. Let's see if we got what this one requires. A voice can be heard coming from the Higgledy stone. Well met, traveler. Show me what you got, give me what I like, and I will like you quite a lot. Hey, I know, it's talking about that cream, ain't it? That lovely, simple white stuff. Lovely and smooth it is. Talking about the single cream. We given one. I think this might be the dark Higgledy hero that comes up. Yes, this one is very strong. It has a big spirit bomb type of attack that comes down and it hits everybody for a lot of energy. Tove the Timberous has decided to join you on your adventure. He's one that you should keep in your party at all times. Up to about chapter 6, he is very useful. Alright, we got some Soraway, Guilders, Iron Nuggets, all that good stuff. And we're going to come across Another boss battle. Really wouldn't consider it a boss battle, but...
Evan!
Evan, up there. The Wyvern Warlord.
And what brings you here?
We've come to rescue Tani. Creehee, the pirate girl, You do not seem like sneaky pirates to me, pink skin, too small and succulent. Cloud Coil Canyon belongs to we wyverns, yes? You have no business here. Leave this place. 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 Leave this place.
Excuse me.
We're not leaving without Tani. Attaboy, Evan. If this wasn't our business before, it sure is now. Yes. Creehee, you will regret your stubbornness. We won't regret nothing because you're gonna lose. So, this enemy will summon a bunch of other wyverns, and that will help with our leveling. Just think of this as an extra training regimen for us.
I need your help.
And you get to see the brand new attack that we just learned from 10A the Tenverse. And once you hit all the enemies he summons, he'll drop back down. And pretty much, if you dodge all of his attacks, they're pretty much linear. He kind of fights like Pork Chopper a little bit. And he'll stutter and stumble. So after a few attacks, he'll be done. You can ignore the wyverns and start hitting him with Evan's magic, and that'll take care of him. We did it, just... Yeah, and the others seem to have scuttled off too. I suppose they must be keeping Tani through here. I hope she's okay. So we almost gained 2 levels doing that.
Tani!
Whiff waff, cut her down, would you?
Careful.
Almost broke Evan's back.
It's you! The little boy from before! What are you doing here?
Little boy? You can't be much older than me.
Alright, alright. Keep your hair on.
Evan. My name is Evan.
And I'm Roland.
Evan and Roland, eh? Well, thanks for coming to the rescue. I didn't have either of you down as the reckless type, but you must be to have come here. Speaking of which, why didn't that grizzled old coward Batu come and get me himself?
We made an agreement. In return for securing your freedom, he promised to grant us safe passage to the King's cradle.
Really? He said that? Ha! I knew it! I knew he'd take a shine to you. You've got that same twinkle in your eye.
I most certainly do not.
You most certainly do too. It's like you can both see something. Something no one else can.
I can see y'all almost caught these hands. That's what I saw.
She's back! Connie's back! Back, you say? So she is.
Back safe and sound, boss.
Ye went and got yourself captured, eh, girlie?
Yeah.
Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. Evan, lad, ye were as good as your word, so I shall be as good as mine. Ye may pass freely through the canyon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Batu. One step closer to the King's Cradle, huh? So you're really serious about going then? To the cradle? Yes. Well, the quickest way there is to fly, of course. But what are you gonna all the way up there for? This one's here all set to hook himself a kingmaker and become the lord of the whole wide world, don't you know?
Really?
King of the whole wide world, you say? Blimey, you have some pretty big ideas for such a pipsqueak. Well, you'll only end up getting lost if you go on your own. Alright, I'm coming with you. You are?
Huh?
And what need have ye trapped in along to your doom with these sorry swabs, girlie? Ha! You're the one who's always telling me what to do, what I want, whenever I want. Well, this is what I want to do right now, and I'm gonna do it. So there. Hope you don't mind me checking along, Evan. Not that you got much choice. And now we've got a new party member. Tani is now a member of your party. I'll be waiting at the takeoff spot down below. Give me a shout when you're ready. And with that being said, we have our lineup for pretty much the next few chapters. This team between me, Roland, and Tani is a pretty strong team. It's really not that difficult to get through the game without using those three. But I appreciate you guys watching, and this is the end of the next episode. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we're going to go to the King's Cradle and get ourselves a Kingmaker. This is the Devout Joystick, and I will see you guys next time.